What's up, everybody? This your boy Quartz with AZ Tech Doctors, and I'm back with another video today. Today I have with me Alanna. She's one of our technicians here, and we will be playing a game today. Would you rather the Tech Edition type questions? If you disagree with us, let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. So we're gonna jump right into it. So just to let y'all know, we haven't read through none of these questions. We don't know none of each other answers or anything. So y'all gonna begin that first view of everything. All right, Alana, the first question I'm gonna ask you today is: would you rather only use Windows forever or use Mac?
Um, okay, so it's like a tough question for me because I'm both a Windows and an Apple lover. I have an Apple phone, a Windows computer. It's like I work with both every day. If I did have to choose, if it really came down to it, probably Windows. I just like their systems a lot better than Mac. A little bit more customizable for each person, and less of just a set system that you could use.
Okay, and that's a good point because I noticed that in Windows computers, you can't. I mean, in Mac computers, you can't do a lot compared to Windows computers where you can customize almost any and everything on there. But for me, I'd rather use a Mac, and I've been flipping back and forth between Mac and Windows, but Mac it integrates well with everything that I have, with phones, iPads, laptops, everything integrates. So I like the Macs better. Let me know what y'all think, Macs or Windows. All right, so you could go ahead and ask me that question.
So would you rather repair phones all day or repair gaming PCs all day?
um, with this one, I would probably say repair gaming PCs, just because with the phones, it's a lot more work than a gaming PC, but a gaming PC is bigger. The phones, it's like a lot of small parts that we work with. So I'd rather do gaming PCs. What
See,
about you?
I'd rather do it on the flip side. I think I'd rather repair phones all day just because gaming PCs, I've just done a lot of those more recently. Phones are, again, you said it, there's a lot of tinier pieces. You got to pay attention a little bit more, a lot of work. It kind of keeps me locked in, as some would say.
True, true. All right, next question. Would you rather have blazing fast internet with terrible Wi-Fi, or amazing Wi-Fi with slow internet? So the difference between the Wi-Fi and internet is basically like you could have an access point in a house and you only getting like maybe 50 megs per second with your internet provider. So y'all might be confused with that question about having blazing fast Wi-Fi and slow internet, but it's a big difference. The internet you get from your internet provider, Wi-Fi is something that you have installed in your house. But that question to me is kind of it's not a smart question in a way, just because if you have slow internet, you're gonna have slow Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I mean, there isn't really a whole lot of a difference between the two. I mean, if you're hardwired, if like you're physically hardwired into your provider, like a lot of businesses would be, but not typically a whole lot of homes would be. It really just depends on how or which one you're using
Right,
in your residence.
right. Okay, that's true. That question we're gonna skip anyway because I don't like that question as much. Obviously when I read it, I'm kind of confused on this one, but yeah, no. All right, I'm gonna let you do that one.
Would you rather lose every photo on your phone or lose every contact?
Um, I would probably rather lose every photo on my phone, just because I have it backed up. So if I lose it on my phone, I'll have it in the cloud somewhere I can find it.
Okay, but let me ask you this though.
Okay.
If you didn't have a backup, like say just you have your Apple phone, it's not updated to the cloud, none of it is saved anywhere. Which one would you want to do?
Mm, I think I would probably lose all the contacts
Yeah.
because also, I mean, I could have people to call me and I just say, "Who is this?" and just get in that excuse like, "Hey, I just lost all my contacts." They might
Yeah.
not believe me, but I'd rather just do. I'd rather lose all my contacts.
I'm gonna be honest, I would probably lose all my contacts too. I mean, there's a lot of people in my phone that I don't talk to anymore. So it's like, you know who's really important when everybody be calling you up.
Right. No, that's true. But if you have to call somebody and you don't have their number, you kind of SOL. But then you can send them on Facebook.
Yeah.
There's ways around that one. Okay, question number 5. Would you rather only use your laptop forever or use a desktop forever?
I'd have to say probably use a laptop forever, just because, yes, a desktop is nice. I mean, again, it depends on what kind of laptop and everything that you have. If I had like a super nice laptop, I could do basically anything that I wanted. I'm a huge gamer, so love to play games. So as long as I can do all that, would love a laptop. With laptops, you can add screens too. There's like, you're not really limited with a whole lot of things. It is a smaller screen overall just on the laptop, but if you want a bigger screen, you just have to plug a bigger screen in. And it's portable. You can take it everywhere, anywhere if you need to do work or homework, or just want to do something outside of your house or wherever your desktop is. You have it with you. You can take it with you. Desktop, I've been in the position where I don't have a laptop to use, so I've just had to just use a desktop for multiple years. And I mean, it's not the worst. It is not the worst. Right. Grateful to have it, but was rather inconvenient when I did have to do things when I was not around my desktop, and I needed a computer to do something on.
Okay, good answer. I would rather use my laptop forever as well. I actually switched recently from a desktop to a laptop. And in the office, we switched from desktops to laptops just because we found it more beneficial for us to move around. When we need it, we have it. And yeah, we're not like locked in onto like one screen because we have multiple monitors and stuff set up. So laptop forever. I would go that route too.
Would you rather build a PC or build every PC from scratch, or only buy pre-built computers forever?
It truly depends on my rush. I'm the type of person that when I want something, I want it then. And there, not I want to wait until I get 150 different parts to build this PC.
Yeah.
But if I wanted, I would probably customize every PC from scratch that I get, just because, I mean, I could build it to the fact that how I want it. So the graphics card, the processor, all that stuff, I could pick and choose of what I want in that computer to fit my needs of what I need it for. So I would probably build every PC from scratch.
I would probably say the same, I'm going to be honest. For a lot of pre-built computers that I've seen, they're not really very customizable. And when they break down, you have to go through the provider that built the PC for you, get all the same parts. It's not a very, it is good for people who don't know a whole lot about computers, but if you have the option to do it, I would strongly suggest building your PC just so it's a really good experience to have, one, because you know what's going into the PC, you learn a whole bunch of things about the PC, and then also it's very customizable. You can switch out parts if you need it, you can add parts if you need it, you can prepare if you want to add parts later but just can't afford to add more at the moment. It's just a better experience to have a PC that you built yourself than a pre-built one that someone bought for you or built for you, because it's not very customizable in the long run.
That's true. You'll probably be out of more money too.
Yeah.
You get it fixed.
Yeah.
Like a couple of them that we had.
Yeah.
Next question. We're only going to do 10 questions in this video. We're on question 7. Would you rather fix a water damaged laptop or repair a broken HDMI port on a Nintendo Switch? I'm going to just say, or PS5, because we get a lot of PS5s in here too.
Yeah. That's a hard one, I'm to be honest, because I'm not a big fan of water damaged devices, just because you have to go through each individual part, make sure everything's working. There could be a whole different system short on completely opposite side of where the water was spilled or all over it. You have to replace the whole thing. With broken HDMI ports on Switches or PS5s, a lot of things could go wrong with it. I know we've had a couple of those that took us a little bit longer to fix than we would have hoped, just because once we got into it, there were some parts that were missing or some parts that were broken that we didn't realize were broken, and things like that. So kind of a double-edged sword, if I'm being honest. If I had to pick one, it would probably be the broken HDMI ports.
Okay. And for me, I will probably say the HDMI port as well, just because it's a faster repair compared to a water-damaged computer. Because you could spend so much time on a water-damaged computer, and at the end of the day, it might not work. So you start having to clean the board and everything, and the board still won't come up. Then they have to buy a new board, and then you find out something else is broken on that. It's a long process, and a lot of different parts that has to be ordered. So I'd rather just do a broken HDMI port on a Switch or a PS5, because an hour, 30 minutes worth of time compared to you working on a water damaged computer for freaking
days on end.
Trying to get that to work. So I'd rather just stay with the HDMI port. All right, next question.
Would you rather use Internet Explorer forever or only browse the internet on your phone?
I would probably say only browse the internet on my phone, considering that Internet Explorer is old and it's outdated. And I won't be able to do as much on Internet Explorer than I can do on my phone. Like the phones, I can do almost any and everything.
Yeah.
So I'll probably say on my phone.
Yeah, I'd probably have to agree with you on that one. Personally, I'm a little younger, so I haven't used a whole lot of Internet Explorer, so I can't really speak on it, but I haven't heard the greatest of things from it. And I mean, I use my phone a lot for work, looking stuff up when I need it. It's super convenient. Just pull it out of your pocket, look it up. You got the information right there, 30 seconds.
True. Okay. So, next question, number 9. We're almost done. Would you rather forget every password you own or never be allowed to change another password?
Never be allowed to change another password.
So that means if you forget a password, you can't change it.
I probably would choose to forget every password. Just because, I mean, all of my stuff is set up on a 2-factor authentication. So any password that I would need to reset, I could go through there. And also I use a lot of password managers that have really good security on them. So if I did theoretically forget the password, I have it up on a whole lot of different systems that I could look it up on, be like, hey, what's this password for my Gmail account or something like that. Even if I don't remember it, I have it places. If I was never able to change a password, I would never be able to get into anything.
Okay. For me, I would probably say, I would probably forget every password I own as well, just because all my passwords are saved basically in the cloud with the password manager. So I would probably forget all my passwords, just because when I go to my sites, I just type in a 4-digit PIN or something and it automatically populates what I need. So I'll probably forget every password as well.
What's a good password manager that people could use if they didn't have the cloud technically?
If you have an Apple, I would say the built-in Apple password manager will work just fine.
Yeah.
I use it and it's tremendous. I have no issues with it at all. Another password manager would be 1Password. If I'm not mistaken, 1Password. That's a good password manager as well.
That one's on Windows computers, right?
No,
you can
use it on
download it on.
Yeah, you can use it on Macs and Windows. It helps out a lot. I used it on a Mac computer before, and the customer had no issues with it, and it's pretty easy to use. So I would say 1Password would be my suggestion. The last question, and then if y'all do use password managers or any type of password manager that you may have, put it in the comments below. Let us know what you think would be the best password manager that people should use. I know that we would recommend iCloud or 1Password or whatever the case may be, but put in the comments below of what you would use as your password manager if you had to choose between a few other ones. It's a lot of them out there. Last question. Would you rather never update your computer or have Windows install updates at the worst possible time every week?
I'm gonna be honest. I'd probably have the Windows install updates at the worst possible time, just because my computer does that already.
Sounds about right.
I have it set up to alert me when my computer needs to be restarted because of updates being installed, and then it just goes on its merry little way. So if I have appointments or something like that, half the time it will update while I'm on my appointments. But I would choose that one just because the Windows updates, they provide a lot of security. And the more you update your computer, the more your computer's going to be more up to date. So any like virus, malware, you're less likely to get it with the Windows updates if you keep up with the updates. And then just making sure everything is still working. So if you have printers, monitors, any drivers or anything like that you have connected to your computer, the Windows updates automatically installs all of those, so you don't really have to worry about anything breaking or things through the software of the computer. I mean, might not be the most convenient time, but I know that my computer is up to date and is not gonna have issues with most of anything. Don't necessarily give Windows security the best rep, but if you don't have a malware software virus detector on your computer, updating your Windows computer is the most efficient way to avoid getting the viruses and malware on the computer.
Okay. With me, I would probably say having it to update at the most inconvenient time. Just because, like you said, Windows, they automatically update computers like randomly anyway. So, I mean, a little extra minutes won't hurt at this point. So I would definitely say updating it at the most inconvenient time for me every week. At least everything would be updated and I don't have to like worry about things breaking on the computer, because as we all know, when you don't update the computer, some applications won't work the same way. Some of them will freeze. It'll cause a computer to lag, and it'll cause more problems. So always keep your computer up to date. All right. So these are all the questions that we have for y'all today. If you disagree with any of our answers, or if you have anything that you want to say about any of the questions that we asked, put it in the comments below. And I want to thank you for joining this video today. I noticed that a lot of my videos that I've been posting on our channel has been of me, and I just wanted to include the text in it as well, because it's not just me that works here. We have 2 techs, an admin, we have a marketer, we have a lot of people. So I want to make sure that we include everybody in all of this. But if y'all like this video, please make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all have a good day.